Hi again. We are come back.
Game resumed.
Now it's game 2. First game, Ali played well, Artem maybe not that well, and made few miscalculations and finally lost. Just to those who don't know, usually it's BO3, so if there is a starting, if first game you see someone just lost, we are playing until 2 wins. And all details you can see on the links under the stream about the tournament, about the other stuff. And yeah, so far Artem can still win the match if he will win 2 games in a row. He needs just probably focus, play a bit better, you know. I think it's possible. It's not easy, really not easy to win 2 games in a row against Ali, but I think he can manage. Just need to play focus, not to make just big miscalculation, I would say, because you know he can play aggressive, but yeah. About the chance of Ali, I think there is no chance already. I think even if he wins all games, he will have 3 points, and general, I think Pavel will have anyways 3 points even if he loses his last game. And in Sodos, I feel like there is no chance that Ali will have more, even if he will win 2 games in a row. I don't know if they have some pause. Check. No. Just thinking. Yeah, for this time it's only 3 seats. Maybe for the next season we will make different system. I don't know. But this time it's only three spots, and I also think that we will make playoffs in one weekend with a semi-final and final. Yeah, Ryan Lee won. But yeah, it's not easy. Ryan Lee won so far all games, so and Artem didn't. So that's why I'm thinking that you need to be in a good shape or play in a good level just to do so. Because there is a lot, like if you're not in a good shape, it's not so easy to do. And also against Ali, if you play 3 games, it's also about the stamina. Not so easy because he likes to play these long matches for 7 hours, and I'm not sure that Artem get used to this. Okay, they are playing fast. I will try to comment just to follow. So now Ali is black. So far everything's kind of fine. This approach might be a bit old, but it's still playable for sure. And I feel like Artem is just not playing the simple moves. Just again, he's trying to make the game more and more complicated. He's trying, like on approach, he's playing another approach. So this is his way of playing. He doesn't like simple shapes. Okay, this looks interesting. In general, I feel like here maybe black could consider to play this one. And I don't know, play something like this, but it's not so easy to handle. So maybe for white would be okay just to play Keima and something like this. I'm not sure how big is this one, but I feel like I would play there. It's like feels important to me. I don't like when white get a good shape, and like would be great, would better have some extension from this. Ah, okay, that's a problem. Maybe my bad. Sorry. Sorry. It feels bad. Okay, that was I was telling about this. It was another game. I have for some reason games. This one should be correct. I was telling that I would consider to play here in this Joseki. I would consider to play here just to, like, if usually white can play 1 2 3, like 2 4 is the usual continuation after this, and then something like this is a kind of normal fight, but after 9 it's not so easy. So if black has stone around 1, I guess would be the best way to just play Keima for white, and now I feel like this way it's more comfortable for black. But in general, yeah, general, this one probably is okay, but I just don't like that you have and you want to have extension from them. Want to have a base. Even though this is a light shape, you can still attach it A, and it's not so easy to attack. Like you can have these 3 stones and just play Tenuki each time. For example, this you can play Tenuki, this you can play Tenuki, and probably even after this you can still play Tenuki because it's already too small. In general, yeah, but anyway, I just feel like I anyway want to some pressure with one. Okay, this side, this is I really didn't expect. Just when you have this kind of stone at B, it's automatically makes this left side, all this side small, like this side. It's already small because in a case white is building this side, let's say, you can, first of all, the shape here is not good because of A, and second of all, I feel like even if you get this one, it's not a moya, it's just a side, and like white cannot get that much on that side. The potential is pretty limited. That's why I think black, like black should play at least one from this side. Maybe Sansan is also okay. Sansan cannot be bad, but I would choose only this or this. Okay, C or D. Maybe also E, but I wouldn't for sure play as inside side. As white, I would just play like this, and I would be happy because I don't see a continuation for black after this. Feels like really strange direction. Yeah, even like this. It's like white is playing really good Seki. General, it's not really like really bad, but probably white is like leading by few points already. Okay. This one, I think this one is good. Maybe even for white would be to answer once. Even though the shape is not the best and there is some problems if, for example, white will play 2. Oh, it's so painful to answer like this or to play like this. So I don't know. Artem just wanted to just ignore. Probably it's also okay, but I want to just play 1 in order to attack these pawns later in a large scale. Sansan cannot be bad. As far as from my experience, it's not really possible to place, like even if you play Sansan, it's so rarely it's mistakes and it's you don't know where to play, you just play Sansan and okay. Now we go with a nice move. This is a cool move which you use after this. Like when you play B, this is a continuation. And maybe you can consider to play a lot of stuff. This is also okay, in fact. Even though the shape looks bad, but it's alive. And white is fine. Again, if puppets in the corner is alive, these two groups are a bit weak, and later white can get a lot of profit from attacking these two groups. And in general, white has a lot of points. If I think in this game, if Artem will not make big miscalculation, he should win. This is a type of the game that He's like if he's leading from the beginning, everything should be fine. Doesn't need to try to push to the crazy fight or something. Okay. They are spending some time. Don't know. The other options, he will push at some point, but maybe it's not necessary, you know? Maybe it's okay to just, maybe he will force Ali to push, and then Ali is pushing, and we will see what is happening. He likes, sure, but you know, maybe sometimes you see that your position is too good and you don't need to fight. This is also possible. It's like okay situation. So this move, um, this move is fine, me, but maybe maybe in this position I would jump. Feels like jump is important, and maybe if white will jump, then you want to play. Would be really great to have 1-2 exchange. Like looks like it's just helping helping for black to get this solo stuff. Just looks good. Without this exchange, maybe now white will not play this already. Now it's not really necessary, man. Now white can probably even jump here and then try to play, maybe even to play 3 immediately looks also cool. Play 3, maybe like this, and try to fight here. I don't know. Something like this. Cut. Ah, be great also for white to have this jump. So maybe you need to jump first. Yeah. It's like this is a good move. General, Artem likes crazy fights and he's also really good in them, but last 2 days he makes a lot of really strange miscalculations, so maybe he's not in the best shape so far. That's why I think that maybe he needs to play a bit more calm. Because yesterday he miscalculated a lot of times against Ilya, and now he also miscalculated, like previous games, he miscalculated at least 2 times against already Alice. So when you are like, sometimes it happens, it just doesn't work well. And because of that, maybe you need to play a bit more and try to win game in endgame or something. Okay, as for black, probably you have to play like this. Shape is bad, like there is some problem. Not so easy to solve this. There is some cut. Mm, not really easy, but I think one is the correct shape. Also, Kosumi is possible, but feels like Kosumi is also, there is also some problems. Maybe even Kosumi is better. Don't know. But you need to connect these two groups. Overall, if you play somewhere else, let's say you play from this point, yeah, something. To be honest, I don't know what to play here. Because if you play this one, which is a normal Joseki, this is really a good. Is really good for white because now white kind of connects these groups, and there's no need to really worry about it. So for black, not so easy to find the move. Also, maybe like this. Don't really know, but yeah, this 4 makes black in a really hard situation. Not easy. Already there's even though probably black will not die. 17. 17 is also okay. But still, let's consider you will have this like 1, 2, 3, and after 3 for sure you will have this one, and after you have 5, 7, you don't really want to play at M17. Your shape is super strong. So there is some possibility in connection in general, like to play here. against one. Okay, here, there is some possibility in connections, like try to connect, and if you go in like this, probably black can connect. But there is also Tesuji, and white can play here and just cut. And this way, it doesn't look so good. So there is no connections, and in general will lead to super complicated fights. So as for me, I would probably connect here, like with Kosumi, I guess, and just continue to fight. About this one, looks interesting. I think you have this way. Maybe it's still okay. I'm not sure about this exchange. He doesn't allow white to cut, but in general doesn't look that great exchange. You know, white can play here, but again, I don't want to play on the bottom side. Maybe it's okay, but it's really hard to find the move. Like you have this move, like this move. Like it's hard to find the shape, even though that 2 and 4 is always center. It's super hard to find the shape. Maybe A is okay, but it's not really building a base. Like later, Black can consider to play something like this, and it's already no base. So feels like 1 is just a bit meaningless. Maybe it's better just to jump. Yeah. And also it makes more pressure on the left group. He's trying to play like this, but again, with this one, probably you have to answer. Maybe you can consider to play here. This would be maybe better. But even like this, I already don't like white shape in general. Feels like white spent too many stones for kind of nothing. Like make his shape a bit stronger, but still, I don't know. Also, there is not so clear with the corner. Feels like there is should be like when black get all of this move, kind of black seal the corner with this. Maybe there is some center moves. For example, you can go with this and try to get some centers. This is annoying. When someone is really trying to force this kind of stuff, maybe there is problem here. Not sure how bad is this situation there. Like you can capture these 2 stones, but the price is too high. So maybe just like this, but so far everything is kind of working. It's really hard to do something for white, I feel, at this point. So maybe black can just consider to play 7, 8 and the other stuff even right now. Looks really urgent. Yeah, he's starting. This is good. I mean, all the sequence is good. Maybe it would be better to start with this and then play here. Anyway, it's center and 1, 2 feels like a good exchange just to destroy some potential. Yeah, like Artem is already trying to resist. This is the problem. But I'm not sure he can. Like what next? Yes. But this way black is alive and white. Okay, white. But wait, white is not alive because black can play here. And after this, you have to play ko for your group. This is not good. Like even if you win this ko and let's say you give up something, I don't know what you will give up. Let's say like this. It already feels not the best result. Don't know. Yeah. I'm not really. I think this move F, this one looks not the best move. Only if you can cut somewhere here with some crazy stuff. But I also don't see it's working. Like so far, nothing is working for white. So I don't know. I don't know what to do in this position. start echo. But even if you start echo, it's not so easy. Like, okay, you have some cost threats, but in general, let's say black will take this. It's not so easy. Like, you have to answer 7, and I don't know. I don't see a lot of optimism in white position in general. You need to give up something, for sure. Like, from this position, you need to give up. Now we need to think what you will give up. Also, there is option to play just here. Make co bigger. Maybe white can consider to play this one. But after this exchange, maybe this kind of cost threats will be more and more, like, be more dangerous for top group. Don't really know if it can die. Probably it still will manage to live. Looks like. But this co is so aggressive. Yeah, this is a cost threat. You have to answer. Now, probably this one. There's no other cost. Yeah. What else? Like, even if you play here, it's not really a cost threat. In general, you have to come back this way. So white have to answer. So yeah, this is a cost threat. But next cost threat is really bad. A. And also I'm not sure it's a cost threat. It's like, so white will take. And now we need to find the cost threat for a black. I'm thinking about something like this. Yeah. And 3 and cut. There is something like this is white can get something and try to attack, but I don't know. I think that it's kind of comfortable because white group is also not 100% alive. And like this, it's also okay. So I think black can try to get some value with 1 and 3. Yeah, let's see what was the cost rate. Cost rate was just taking the stone, which is a bit slow. Yeah. And then next move would be here, I guess. He would try to connect and get some points. Don't really know. What is his plan? Okay, he's trying to. I'm not sure it's that big. This is a problem. So maybe this call was kind of okay. One more question, what would happen if you play here? Probably white will play this one, and now white will also make a bad exchange with 4. And now if you will defend, A and B is a good for sure exchange for white. And also there would be a ko, and it's not like this ko is even harder for black to play. So probably this was the reason why he didn't really go out at A15. Okay. It's fun. And go with the cut. What will happen with the cut? Looks like there is some problems with the shape. Yeah, in general, looks like a problem with the shape. But black is strong outs like around, like everywhere around. So black can try to do something like this. And I'm not sure that it will not work. This way, it's just simple. It's also okay. Even came up. Just try to seal it, get some value in center, and later, what else can you get? I don't know. This one looks like it makes 2 eyes. Not 100%, maybe this one even. Hard to really find the best move. So play something like this, and after, like, even though it's a wall, this wall is hard to use in this kind of game. Probably again you need to play something like this and try to get something. Don't know. Is it possible to get something? Probably it's possible, but it's not easy. Super not easy. And I think white will not answer. Like white, I think this fight is kind of good for white. So if you play like this, I feel like white is alive with all groups, and this wall in center is not really working well. Oh, this one's I'm not sure, because there is some problems with a live group. I don't really know how to make a live group from this position. Also, you can try to play here. Interesting. Ah, no, you cannot. Just like that. So just connect. But after this, it's not easy to make two eyes. This is the problem. Like, there is no move that makes two eyes. This is annoying peep. Play here, then it's not an eye because you can destroy at 15 the eye. So, general, I think that any move around this area is center for black to kill. And that's why black can play a bit more aggressive. Okay. Black is trying to, but in general, it shouldn't. Like this all fight is not easy to play. This maybe this Hane continuation, some leather. I think Black just doesn't have choice. Black need to play this kind of stuff. And also, this is a place where Artem will not retreat. I don't believe in one. I don't believe that Artem play here. So yeah. Okay, this you can get. And now he can make a retreat even. But this looks like a good answer in this position, because it's not really easy to get something. Even though maybe even like this, I'm not sure what will happen. Yeah, super unclear. So I think that white should answer like this. This way it would be like in the game. Yeah, in the game he played here. Okay. And yeah, I don't know what to do after this Hane. It's like that bad, but yeah, and this is a position when Artem had really good opening, and not like Artem forced the fight. It's Ali who was forced to start the fight, and Artem said, "Okay, sure, I can fight. It's not a problem." And this way, it's even more dangerous. You have to push here once. But here White can just answer like this. And I don't know what it's about this stuff. Oh, Black. Oh, not correct like this. But yeah, Black is dead. So Black didn't get anything from this sequence. Looks terrible. I don't see how you can get something. I mean, this looks like the last sequence of the game, general, because White get points, Black didn't get anything. You can try maybe with double Hane. This would be a bit better. I think White is good. White was good before. I mean, White was good before this. Normal situation would be that Black is playing here and White is answering, and White is good. First, White is alive. Black has this kind of wall. And this kind of fall is hard to use. White has all groups alive, a lot of cash, and Komi is super big in this kind of game. Like if you count, this is 13, 10, 12, 14, 13, 14, 5. So in general, it's 32. And white have, I don't know how many here, around 10 maybe. Change. Red. Be 10 here, 10 here, 10 here, already 45 here, 10 here. In general, it's 45. So white has plus 20. It's very easy game for white. You cannot get 20 points from this kind of fall. So that's why he's trying to play aggressive. I understand his like his will to play more aggressive, but it just doesn't work. And yeah, feels like even more doesn't work than like now we can count the points after this. Yeah, like this, and then we go. So white get more points, black get less points. Before it was really problematic for black to build any points, but now there is like 10 here, same 10, 10, 10. It's around 5, 10. So in general it's 45, but now black has way less. Black has 10 here because of monkey jump. Monkey jump will destroy a lot of points after. So yeah, 10 here. White has 45. White has 45 and black has 10. Already less here, 10, 5, 25. In general, yeah, all this invasion was mistake. It's just not working. I mean, no way. But I think before, like, feels like before all of this sequence, white was ahead and black tried something, but it was just obviously not working. And now I think it's still possible to kind of do something, but I don't think that really like I don't think that it's possible to come back for black this game. He will try for sure, but there is also super hard to build somewhere, maybe with these moves, but in general all white groups are alive and it's super hard to build something extra. We will see. Okay, he can get his prerogatives. We'll get this and this, I guess. Maybe just like something more simple. Will not push till the end. He will not play. Maybe why not? Maybe you can connect with current move. Yeah, I guess it will be something like this. It's a bit less than 5 points in general. It's 3. Black just cut from the wrong side. You mean here? Black just cut from the wrong side? Want to cut from this side? That's not an option. M2 is a better move than M3. M2. M2 might be better. But even like this, I mean, you get more points. Yeah, but yeah, in general, M3 is better. If you have a move here, like around 1, let's say white plays somewhere, then this sequence is working because now it's not really possible because you are capturing everything. So white need to retreat. White need to play here. And now you took all points on the bottom. You can also connect here later, and you can attack all this sequence, all this group. It's not alive, just some bunch of stones. And for white, it's super hard to build base here. Like in the middle, it's way harder to build points. So I think that general, yeah, general it would be better. But in this position, just I think none of this move is working so far. So maybe it would be better just to retreat and play something like this right now. Maybe later you can consider. But again, situation is not optimistic, so maybe Ali tried something more aggressive and hope for a mistake from Artem. But Artem played really well. Right now, after this Keima, I already feel a bit pessimistic about Ali's uh, possibility in this game. But yeah, this is big. This he should play. This is good. So in general, I mean, you cannot count this. You cannot count this as a point. This is not a point. So Black need to build somehow 20 points in center. Let's consider this is a center. It's not really ceiling because white can go out with this later. Not so easy. And with this kind of stuff, I don't think you can really win the game. Something like this, even you can block. Feels like white is also will get something, but this is like 20 points. Maybe this is an option. Don't know. Looks not easy. But this way nothing could happen. If white will play like this, then I don't see any chance even to build a box in center. And by points, he's behind by a lot. So he needs to think something about maybe this move. I don't know. I don't really know what option is. Okay. But doesn't feel that it's better. Maybe I started to think that maybe this option with center might give you a chance. Play a bit more aggressive, try to close all center. Looks like it almost, like black almost enclosed it from all sides. Also, you can play here. There is no risk. This is center. Maybe not now. Yeah, but in general, it's center before. And after this, if nothing is working, then you can get some additional 20 points that might really help you then. So I think this would be a chance for Ali to continue the game. This way, I don't see how he will. Yeah. Because now you want to play here, and now it's Keima, and this is amount of points that you are building is 3. And it's for sure not enough. I mean, here is already less. I still think that it's like if you have now it's 5 points on the top. It's very easy to count here. Like maybe something center we can ignore it 10. Here it's even less than 10. It's 7. Yeah, 7, 3. Okay, so in general it's 7 plus 10, 25 points plus something is here. Maybe also let's say 5, even 10. Let's say it's even 10 additional to this corner. Yeah, it's like Ali just tried to attack, but in this game, well, when you play this kind of opening with a lot of stable groups, it's really hard to get any value from attack. This is basic rules. But he just tried and to get something from attack on the top, then he's behind on points. He have to do something on the bottom. He failed. Now there is no really a lot of reason to continue the game, but he's trying. Why not? This center, it's not a center. It's Kote. We don't see a point of this move, general. I feel like white can play something like this. Or, yeah, this looks fine. Something around this area. Maybe Atari or so. No need to answer there. Cut. Cut is also okay. Not sure if it's necessary, but yeah. Also looks fine. Something like this. White cannot get a bad result, even like this. Some wall. But I had same situation with Ali when I played. He played really first game, and then in second he played bad, but in third he played really well. So maybe this time he also will go with the same, strategy and try to get, don't know, just keep calm and at some point try to play a bit more aggressive. This one is a good move. Maybe he can try to play, but his cuts is so annoying. Also for white, I think this all the sequence maybe it's not necessary. It would be way easier to play like this. Play some endgame. This, this case, white is winning by so much, by just points. It's not possible to get for black any kind of points in this situation. There is no need to cut. This cut is overplay. And maybe this is a chance where Ali can come back. General. Not sure, but at least it's making the game more complicated. But endgame would be. I feel feels like endgame would be better. Maybe. Don't know. So far, he didn't win any. Well, he won only once. So, but he has a lot of 3 games. Like he's like to play 3 games. So I don't know. Maybe it's his strategy, but I don't think it's true. I think he wants to win this game. Just something is going wrong. Sometimes it happens. Yeah. White. Even though I think this fight is good for white, I feel like it was super unnecessary to play this. Like this cut was not like it looks like the best move, but like AI might say that this is not even a mistake, but the direction of play when you are winning by 10 or 15 points in this kind of situation, you need just to play end game and everything will be fine. There is no way something can go wrong. So general, yeah, white is okay, but it's some fight. Maybe it's more, yeah, would be more interesting with 3 games. But maybe Ali will manage. I see. So he want. I see. But it would be more interesting, to lose. Maybe it's okay to lose in the second game and then epic comeback. Or he should also give a chance. He should win and then make a epic comeback by Artem. Just make in like just do something just like that. Make some blunder, some epic comeback, and then show some power in third game. Everything is possible. But I think when you're playing 30 seconds, you don't think about this stuff. You just think, I don't have enough time. I need to play something like this almost all time. You don't have also, you need to think about some time Suji because if you don't have time Suji, it's even more pressure on you. Okay. So, yeah. I also don't think it's all about show. So what is the situation? Looks like black is pushing white somewhere, but the problem is that there is 2 cut points, and I think that it's time to defend them, like this maybe. Don't really know how to defend this. Yeah, maybe this one. And also, looks like black get a wall, but this wall is meaningless. About the points, like it's some additional points only here, and there is still, like white can play still this endgame. Maybe even something more dangerous with this cut. I'm not sure. So not like black get a lot of points from it. And also white didn't get, so I don't know if this cut was really necessary. Yeah, this was maybe a bit too much. And now is this chance. This is a chance. If he can capture it, it would be game over. Well, not game over, I'm kidding, but in general, if you can capture this, but can you? You have 4, 5, and white has 5. No, it's not working. So we need to find the other move. And the other move is ko, like this. Oof. Okay, let's consider that we are playing ko. This might be a crossroads. But I think white is okay to just give up bottom. Well, if white is give up bottom, this group is dead. Well, it's not dead, but it's struggling. So I think this is a cost threat. There's a lot of cost threats. So he can easily play ko. This is a good strategy, in fact. Because if he's playing ko, he will win it. Oh, sorry. Legal move happens. If he's playing ko, then at some point, there is not so many cost threats also for white. So he will win it for sure. And after this, white need to retreat at A. So this is a, I think, comeback tactic. This looks good. This one doesn't look good. This you just lose by liberties. I don't understand this at all. Maybe some... maybe he wants to build an eye. Okay. Like honey connection, and eye. Doesn't look great. To me, it's not the best result. Interesting. Also, I don't know why they are not continue to play. I mean, this is very easy win for white. Feels like, yeah, just defend. Okay. Black is trying hard. And now I think it's if black is capturing these 3 stones, the game is suddenly kind of playable. Maybe, yeah. Looks like black get more than black should get there. So I think that maybe we will have endgame and some continuation after this. There is also some problem here. This looks like it's not a problem, but I don't know how to answer if white will cut.
White wins.
They're playing fast. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay. In general, maybe there was some chance. If you play here before and then play this one, yeah, 1-1. That's true. Okay, I will upload the game to eSensei and to see what was the basically biggest mistakes. So far, I feel like the second game Artem didn't make any big mistake. He just played like well overall. So maybe he just started to play well. Sometimes it's also happens that you are playing and something is not working second game, and third one you can play better for sure. So we will see. Okay. Problem, I don't remember the game number. Six. So take some time. But yeah, what I want to say is that probably Artem has really good chances to win the third game after this one. Usually just think that, after you see some game and after the second game, and as far as Artem played here, there was probably only one place where this one was super unnecessary, this fight. And I think he should play a bit more soft, just play end game. But overall, I don't think there was any mistakes from his points. So I don't know. Feels like he played good. And I have a feeling that from the beginning, when Black tried to attack this group, this was super soft. Like all this sequence was super soft. Maybe he should play something like this, try to connect under, build some shape, and then he gets some points on the top, and this way the group is still not alive. Maybe he will get some value, and like this it's still a game. I think it's kind of even. Yeah, because he will get for sure some value after attacking this group at A. So I E D R Q. Nice that there is more and more people. That would be a third game. So far I will change the score. This might be important. 1-1. Yes, and we will have a third game. So now we will have to see the main mistakes. I will go A Sensei and we will check the game. How it was. Well, generally, yeah, Artem was winning by some margin from the beginning. Yeah, this move was really questionable, but it's minus 0.3 points. I thought it's big mistake in general. I thought you should play something. Yeah, there's a lot of options. Yeah, but I thought it's bigger mistake. 0.3 as a minus 2 or something. In general, yeah. So far, plus 1 point. I saw it's by couple, but yeah, this is not really the biggest problem. All this fight is kind of okay. I think everything was okay until this call, and we will have it. Not even here. One was kind of okay. All this sequence, I thought in this position it's already a good game for white, but AI said it's not. You see, AI likes this center sequence, like center influence. I thought white is leading by 10 from this point, but probably AI thinks that center influence is good and you don't need to rush. Like as far as I'm not computer and Ali is also not computer, for me M3 would be also a good option. But Ali just tried to play this option, and more he played, yeah, was the point. I see. This was a sequence. We play here, and then instead of this, we play this one. This is interesting. This I didn't really expect. This I will use in my next games. Looks like a cool Tetsuji with one. I thought only about cut, but now I know that there is some other options. Okay, that looks good. And in general, after all this sequence, it's minus a lot of points. And yeah, each black move is losing points. Even here, here. I see. I see. So even like this, but this is a lot. Yeah. So in the game, anyway, Ali should try and keep calm and keep until the end game. Like even now after all the sequences, only +3. I thought it's unwinnable, but in general, it's only +3, and he should just keep calm because game is long, and for sure, he would get his chance. Yeah, and this one was probably the biggest mistake. I think he should go with this center sequence with 1, 2, and try to build some center. Yeah, super hard to find this sequence. But if he would build center, probably the game would be okay. But after he went for like really strange sequence in the corner, like this move and 115, each move is kind of mistake. And after A, I think it's already hard game because there is no potential, no possibility. And here Ali just like it was really hard to say that he was winning, but as computer's sake, it was not so bad. And these stones in center he can use to get some extra value. Okay, for this game, I think that's it. And we will have some bigger break, maybe 7 minutes. And after this, see you in the game 3. Okay.